Yeah.
What's going on, guys? We're back here for IWC episode 15, and it's definitely not my mic, because my mic
Wow,
is
15
blasting.
episodes. It feels like just yesterday. This series was just born.
We're already at 15 episodes. Before we
15
know it,
episodes. It feels like we're already married.
but before we know it, it's gonna be freaking. It's gonna be 20 episodes. By the end of the month,
And then 100.
we'll be at 100 by the time WrestleMania comes around. So
It's all good one.
we have to
Maybe
talk.
we'll get each other's throats and have a massive falling out. And Triple H gives Batista the thumbs down.
So, anyways,
Ryan and just shield bomb Marcus.
oh my god. So, anyways,
Shield bomb Marcus through a table.
we have our Clash in Paris happened over the weekend. We also had Monday night. AJ Lee was teased for Friday. We're also getting Stephanie Valkyria versus Io, potentially, and Roxanne at WrestlePalooza.
Stephanie McMahon's under fire from ESPN.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about
She
that.
she announced on her newest episode of the podcast that she's teamed up with Surfshark VPN and has a promo code,
Oh
and
boy.
ESPN's pissed.
Oh boy. Also,
Yeah,
Becky slapped the shit out of CM Punk last night or yesterday.
yeah.
Uh,
I
which
missed most of the SmackDown
or
or
Raw.
Raw because I was at work.
Yeah. So, Raw was actually early. Yeah, you were at work, but it was earlier in the day too. So
Yeah,
it
it came on at
was.
like 2 o'clock, so I missed pretty much
Yeah.
all of it.
This is gonna be a good thumbnail. I have AJ Lee floating in the background behind Becky Lynch. Uh. So yeah, good pay per view for Clash. I also think they're setting WrestlePalooza up. Hey Cheryl, they're setting up
Hey,
WrestlePalooza to be an ultimate show, which we're probably getting a tag team match between CM Punk, AJ Lee, and Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
I just love how I called the fourth man months ago.
Well, yeah, and I kind of figured it was Becky because the day of Clash, she was teasing so hard that she was the fourth man. She was telling everyone she's the fourth man. I still think we will see two more superstars join that potential. Which I have a feeling we now have another member to face them in Jimmy Uso. I have a feeling he will be the fourth man for or the final fifth and final man for Team Roman, because they're gonna have actually no, four mans, because they have LA Knight. It's gonna be LA Knight, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso, and potentially a fifth member. Um,
Probably
so
CM Punk if he don't get hurt.
yeah, CM
Punk or
Punk,
Sami
probably
Zayn.
CM Punk. So that's probably the five men
Or
there.
with Jimmy's friendship with Jacob Fatu, maybe Jacob.
Jacob, yeah, I would love Jacob Fatu in the War Games again. All right,
I'm
so
telling you, dude, you gotta go online and watch some of Jacob's old matches in MLW. He has some awesome matches, like War Chamber matches, some was it Battleground or was it War Warzone
yeah,
Warzone matches. They're amazing. No, literally, it was him versus this dude, like 7 foot dude called Mads Kruger. They literally were swinging at each other with the metal gas cans,
really.
like those jerry cans. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, look up some of his old stuff. I hope they let WWE. I hope WWE lets him go back to that kind of stuff.
Well, they kind of did when he jumped. He did that moonsault on the top of the steel cage. So they're slowly letting him do these daredevil shit. But they wait until at the end of the match to do that.
I will say, out of all the matches on Clash, the best one personally was either the opening match, the tag team match, or the Donnybrook. The rest of them were
Uh,
just too predictable.
no. Cena was not. We didn't. None of us predicted Cena to win. We all predicted Logan Paul. That was still a
Oh,
good
did he?
match. Yeah, we did.
No, me and Ryan both said Cena.
Let's find out.
You probably wrote it down wrong.
I don't even remember who I said.
Well, I have it all here saved, so let's see. Ryan did say Cena. You both said Cena. Okay, you both said Cena. Still, you all thought Cena was gonna potentially lose because of an interference. Everyone picked Sheamus though. Everyone did pick Sheamus, and you all lost.
Yeah, I will say that match had some great spots.
It did.
That 10 beats of Bodger with
I still think
the
though.
show.
I still think Cena and Logan Paul was probably one of the better matches. It was just Logan Paul, when he wants to prove everyone wrong, he can. And Cena,
I will say Cena is definitely the moniker of you can't teach an old dog new tricks, because that man was pulling out moves that I have never seen him use during that match.
I honestly think
Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Yeah. He was doing Styles Clash. He did another finisher.
End of days, Baron Corbin's finisher. Flatliner.
So I gotta ask you guys a question. When do you think Brock Lesnar shows up and attacks John Cena? Is it Friday? Or next Friday?
Next couple weeks. This Saturday.
They're definitely going to lead up to probably a bigger event, maybe something like Survivor Series.
No, it's WrestlePalooza. It's WrestlePalooza. It's already been confirmed that they're.
Yeah, they're going to want that match on ESPN.
Yeah, so the main reason why they're doing WrestlePalooza is to take the headlines away from AEW. And one way to do that, you put John Cena and Brock Lesnar on the PLE. So I think Brock Lesnar is either going to show up Friday to attack John Cena or next Friday. When is WrestlePalooza? The middle of the month?
20th.
So we got 3 weeks.
Into September.
So I think either this Friday or next Friday that he will show up and attack John
Cena. I think it's the exact week before No Mercy.
Yes, No Mercy's a week after. Yeah, No Mercy's the 27th.
Yeah, it's like the same day as All Out.
Yeah, and don't be shocked if WrestlePalooza is like 6 or 7 matches, because WWE is going to want it to go as long as possible to counteract All Out, which honestly I think WrestlePalooza is setting up to be a better event anyways. Really, All Out's the biggest story coming out All Out will be Edge and Christian, and I don't think that's enough to counteract what WWE is doing.
Yeah,
I mean,
All Out is the 20th.
So you got Io. You're gonna have Io and Stephanie. Arguably, that's probably gonna main event. That match alone could make the whole weekend.
Unless you get Cody versus Drew.
I don't know what AEW is gonna do to fully interact or counteract with this. I feel bad for them because WWE is just like fuck you.
Hangman versus one of the Don Callis families.
And that's gonna be fucking stupid. They just got to get Hangman away from there.
WrestlePalooza starts at 7. All Out starts at 8.
So they might have 6-7 matches. But if you look at it on paper, it should beat it anyways, because you're gonna have potentially CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, John Cena versus Brock. You're gonna have Drew McIntyre versus Cody. You're gonna have Io versus Stephanie, and you might even have Asuka versus Rhea.
And the Usos versus the Bronze.
And the Usos versus the Bronze. So you're looking at potentially the best PLE of all 2025 for WWE with that roster. Right
and there. Probably a US and IC title match.
I would love for a Sami Zayn Jacob Fatu match. I want a Sami Zayn Jacob Fatu.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I also heard Ronda America might turn on Dom.
Yeah, I have a feeling Dom, and when Liv comes back, Dom's going to turn babyface, and they're getting kicked out of the Judgment Day, which is why I've been pushing so hard, because they're absolutely doing nothing with Aleister Black. Move him to Monday night, or move Judgment Day to Friday night, and make Aleister Black their leader. Make Judgment Day more serious. They're just a fucking joke at this point. And
Yeah.
Aleister Black's doing
Well,
nothing.
they from the beginning they had no leaders. That's why they kicked Edge out.
And yeah, but honestly, I can't say it wasn't as good with or without Edge, because they had a moment where Rhea and Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and them were all firing on cylinders. When Dom first joined the Judgment Day, they were like at their peak. But I still feel like if Edge didn't want to be a part of it because they were trying to be fucking Vince McMahon wanted them to be all supernatural and shit. And Edge was like, no. That's not what's going to get this group over. Which ultimately they didn't do the supernatural shit, which makes it even more infuriating. But anyways, Clash in Paris, we had the Fatal 4-Way. Becky Lynch revealed as the fourth man. She punched CM Punk in the balls as he was going for the GTS.
I gotta say, I loved last night when she was saying she had to worst like 6 hours to get the balls off her.
That was a great segment last night. That was a great segment. If this does not lead to AJ Lee coming to come into CM Punk's aid, it's an ultimate failure.
You also teased Rhea as his partner.
Yeah, but Rhea also teased Asuka because she got in Asuka's face, or Asuka got in her face. So, and ultimately, when we get our predictions for WrestlePalooza, I do think Io, now I have a second thought of it, Io is going to beat Stephanie. Stephanie is not ready yet. You get Io versus Rhea at Perth. Rhea wins. Rhea holds the belt until WrestleMania. Stephanie wins the Rumble, and you do Stephanie and Rhea at WrestleMania. I don't know what you do on the SmackDown side. I honestly don't give a shit about the women's side on the SmackDown, because there's like, who's gonna challenge Tiffany? I mean, you got Bianca, no. You got Naomi when she comes back, maybe. Jade.
Yeah, but she's out for probably at least a year.
Yeah, 9 months from now, is that around WrestleMania?
No, that's after Mania.
September, October, November. So September, October, November, December, January, February.
Because you also got to give her like a month or two to heal.
So she's coming back. She'll be coming back around sometime in May. So after Mania. And Mania is later this year, but it's not that late.
Dude, 9 months is May. Right. No, 9 months is May, but she probably won't come back till at least June. She's going to need time to recover from all that. Believe me.
Maybe SummerSlam. She might not come back until SummerSlam.
Yeah, probably Minneapolis.
So she's out of the portion. And you have maybe Jordynne Grace, but she won't be ready. You're not going to give her the title right away. You're going to have to build her up. Honestly, I would have her feud with Julia for the Women's U.S. title first before she goes for the Women's title. So we're probably looking at Tiffany Stratton holding that belt until WrestleMania.
What about Blake Monroe? Is she not ready yet?
She's next to Women's NXT champion.
Okay.
Unless
that's if they bring her up to the Rumble, which I doubt.
They might bring her up to the Rumble and be in the Rumble, but I don't think she's going to be on the main roster like they did with Roxanne. Remember Roxanne the last 2 years? She was in the Rumble, but she didn't go to the main roster until after. Like they did the same thing with Stephanie and Julia as well.
Well, yeah, I say Roxy was also in the chamber.
Yeah, she was in the chamber. Well, she was also feuding. She was.
So they could also do the same thing with. They could also do the same thing with Blake.
Yeah, I don't think she will. I think Blake will be at the time. She might show up in the Rumble, but I don't think she's going to do much after that. I do think what WWE is setting up is Stephanie will win the Rumble. She will lose here at WrestlePalooza to Io, and then she'll probably go into a feud, maybe the IC title. Maybe she can have her feud with Becky for a little bit, win the IC title, and then drop it to Lyra. Ultimately, when she turns heel, and then Stephanie can win the Rumble, and then she has her match with whoever's the women's world champion at WrestleMania, and then she wins. She gets her crowning moment in Las Vegas, which is fucking stupid that we're going back to Las Vegas. Hopefully, WrestleMania 43 is somewhere else. Fucking TKO is ruining this shit. But yes.
Yeah.
So yes, Clash in Paris had some moments. It had really good I like the tag team match. It's slowly looking like they've been teasing this for a little bit that the Street Profits might be splitting. I don't think WWE SmackDown doesn't really need more tag teams. So if you want to split up the Street Profits and finally push Montez forward, go ahead. The SmackDown tag team division is so deep right now. It's probably the better of the three tag team
Actually, they might
divisions.
be losing somebody.
What?
They might be losing to a tag team
Yeah, the Guns are getting pissed off that they're being underused.
Oh.
and constantly losing.
Oh,
So they've
AEW?
asked for their release.
AEW?
No,
Billy?
Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, Motor City Machine Guns? They
Yeah.
might move them to Raw. You're right. So they might move them to Raw, and they're gonna
Well, they actually asked for their release.
Did they?
They're tired of being underused and constantly losing.
Wow.
Yeah. And you guys say they've only been there for just about a year.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna get their release though. I think WWE can do something with them and move them to Raw. I have a feeling when we have the WWE draft supposed to be happening.
They've been saying
when.
that for 2 years.
They have been saying that for 2 years, but I do think they're gonna do some kind of shakeup where they're gonna they moved LA Knight to Raw. I have a feeling Raw needs more tag teams than SmackDown.
I'm sorry, the LA Knight for Sami Zayn kind of seemed a little lopsided.
Yeah, and I have a feeling I still think Sammy wins the Rumble. I think Sammy's going to lose that United States title before Rumble. We might get a fatal four-way at WrestleMania. Because I was seeing predictions. This guy made a predictions on one of this on JD from New York's live stream last night. He said he predicted the WWE Championship is going to be Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, I think it said Randy Orton and Sami Zayn in a fatal four-way match for the WWE Championship. And I'm like, I feel like Sami Zayn's story should be with Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he should go after an old friend.
Yeah, it just makes more sense to go with Seth Rollins, but I would not be opposed for a fatal four-way. And Sammy pins.
I have heard one. It's basically Kevin Owens will come back shortly after his The Rock will come back shortly after Rumble, teasing a new Rock guy, and it'd be Kevin Owens.
I could see that. I could totally see
Have
that.
you seen the pictures of him at the premiere of his new movie?
Yeah, he lost 60 pounds.
He looks awful.
He does.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of muscle.
He looks bad.
Yeah, he lost a lot of. It's like kind of like Dave Bautista. When Dave Bautista stopped working out, he lost a lot of muscle. I mean, he did just come off he's that Oscar. He's that what's that movie? That boxer movie he's doing, the biopic.
Yeah.
Apparently he went through a lot of shit to get into that role. So
yeah, there was a lot of body dysmorphia he had to do for it.
Yeah, I'm posting a picture in the chat now.
Yeah, I see it right now. I got it right here. Yeah, so he lost. He'll
I'll take a look at that.
He'll probably end up regaining that weight. He'll end up regaining it by the time, in no time, because Rock he eats a lot of protein and he works out daily. I feel like this is more of a health scare because he had to lose so much weight to get into the guy he's playing as. Who was he playing as?
Yeah.
Because
I don't
it was a boxer, a famous boxer in the '90s that won gold medal. He had to lose a lot of weight because his muscles, the guy he plays, he's so fucking way more smaller than The Rock. So The Rock had to lose a lot of weight and a lot of muscle to
It was weird.
even. But the prosthetics though, he looks nothing like The Rock, which is crazy. He looks
Yeah.
just like the player or the person he's playing as, which is crazy. But which is why there's a lot of talks that he might be up for an Oscar in this performance because he looks the prosthetics and the fact that his acting in this movie was apparently
The
really good.
Smashing Machine was the name of the movie.
The Smashing Machine,
Mark Kerr.
yeah, and that comes out I think next year, right? No, it comes out this year.
No, it comes out in October.
Yeah, it comes out in October. It's got an 84 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is
What's
weird.
that?
I don't know how it has an 84, 81. Apparently, people saw it before. It has an 81 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, some of the people being in it are Mark Kerr, Mark Coleman, Boss Rutan, uh,
The Rock and Emily Blunt playing husband and wife. Yeah,
Dana White, Forrest Griffin.
Yeah, his and his ex-wife is producing it too. So, which she usually does in
Yeah,
almost every of
well,
Rock's movies now. They
Oh,
also own
speaking
the
of that,
XFL.
should we talk about how at Clash of Champions, Nikki Bella really ended up with the short end of the stick after her ex-husband wins and celebrates with his new life and family?
this
apparently,
actually is.
apparently, WWE is actually backstage or upset with how Nikki Bella handled that match and how that her attitude at the end of the match. Apparently, she's in deep water right now.
The botched.
Yeah, the way the match ended, and apparently how she reacted at the and backstage. She's in hot water right now. So this might be the last we see of Nikki
Actually,
Bella
this
for a
is
little bit.
a sequel.
Is it a sequel?
Yeah, there was already a movie back in '02 about it called The Smashing Machine. So it's like a reboot.
It's probably a reboot. Uh, it looks interesting. I might check it out. Might check it out. Now that freaking Mortal Kombat won't be coming out until May next year. I got something. I have to watch something in theaters in October. Uh, fucking still pissed about that. That is that's a terrible move by Warner Brothers. So fucking terrible. The hype around that movie is gone now because it's no longer coming out in October. It's coming out in May. No one's gonna fucking be excited when it comes out in May unless the next trailer has to blow people away. It has to blow people away.
Why did they push it
The
back?
next trailer should.
Because Warner Brothers gave the stupidest excuse. They came out and said, "We feel like the trailer reactions blew us away, so we want to put it with the big boys in the summer and make more money." It's like you're gonna make a ton of money now. You're facing like zero competition in October,
Right?
and you're
When you're
gonna
going to be facing Doomsday next year in May.
Doomsday, Toy Story 5, something
Toy Story
else.
5 isn't until a little bit later.
Is it a little bit? Well, it was something else. It was Doomsday.
I think
It was what other movies are coming out in May next year?
I don't know.
As we can,
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
yeah, Grogu. They're gonna have to
The
face
Arrow
that.
movie.
Uh, there's a
Devil Wears Prada 2, which who the fuck cares
Yeah.
about that?
oh, no. Toy Story. Toy Story comes out. Shrek 5 was supposed to come. It's supposed to come out in May. Toy Story comes out in June, so it might escape it a little bit because it's coming out. I think Memorial Weekend. Oh yeah, so it's supposed to come out Memorial Weekend is the new date. I think. But yeah, it's stupid. Warner Brothers was stupid. They should have just kept the date where they're at now. Just release another trailer and then people go watch it. Now it's probably going to make less money because it's facing greater competition and no one's going to be excited now that the movie's not until May. You showed a
Oh,
trailer.
and it could also meet a little bit of competition from Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which comes out at the end of June.
Yeah. I think its biggest competition is probably Avengers Doomsday. No, that comes out in December. Mandalorian. The Mandalorian Grogu is going to make money because It's a Star Wars movie, and it's about a
Star
TV
Wars.
show that's very popular. But then again, Pedro Pascal hasn't been doing well in box office lately, so the fuck do I know? So, Clash of Paris, overall, I give it a B. I think it was better than I
I
wanted
give
to
it a
be.
hard C.
I just feel like there's a couple
What?
matches. There's a couple matches I think should have been a little bit better. Also, I feel like they blew the opportunity to give AJ Styles the IC title Monday night. But let's talk about, before we wrap this up, let's talk about one more thing. NXT tonight. I don't even know what the hell's going on in NXT tonight. I just know that we're probably setting up. They're setting up for no.
There's an 8-man tag match. It's Ricky, Hank and Tank, and Oba versus Dark State, which I think Ricky might turn on them.
He might. He might not.
No, but if he's going in this thing with Oba, you have to turn one on heel.
I have a feeling because it's happened twice already. Javon's going through the announcers table.
Wait, is Javon in the match?
No, he's just going to find some. Oba's going to find some way to throw Javon through.
It's already happened twice.
he just
Javon's lifeless body out for him.
he'll go to it. He'll be like Triple H when he invades Randy Orton's home. He'll just smash through it with a sledgehammer, drag Javon's ass out this house, drag him to Orlando, and throw him through the announcer table.
Just because he can.
Is that tonight? I actually have
Yes.
the cards up for tonight. So it's the three-way with Oba. It's Oba Femi teams with Ricky Saints and Hank and Tank to battle Dark State. Then there's Jada Parker throws down with Lash Legend. This is from the WWE site, so I'm just reading what they wrote. Jada Parker and Lash Legend. Then there's Candice LeRae for a speed match
Versus
with TNA Zia Brookside.
Is that Xia Li,
I don't know.
or is that someone else?
Lee is Lingy Lee.
Okay, Xia Brookside. Oh, she's still really good though. I like. Xia
Yeah,
Brookside.
and that's all that's on the.
It's
It looks like it's only those 3 matches that's listed on the website.
Well,
so.
NXT's only really, it feels like an hour and a half show anyways. It's not really a long show. This is obviously just going to be build up for Ricky Saints and Oba Femi. I think Hank and Tank also will be fighting Dark State again at NXT No Mercy. I think Hank and Tank will be getting called up soon. Which is
And we
Yeah,
already
because
know
Ricky,
that
it
they're
says there
leading up to
Ricky and Oba will face
Hold
off
on.
at No Mercy.
Hold on. Cheryl, shush. What'd you say, Ryan?
They're also leading up to somebody versus Silver for the speed title.
Yeah.
That's
Somebody
what
versus-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll probably more likely be Candice LeRae, or I wouldn't mind either one winning it.
Candice is the former champion.
Hopefully Johnny Gargano shows up tonight because apparently he's coming with Candice LeRae, so that'll be cool to see him in NXT again. Yeah,
Candice is the former champion because Silver beat her for the title.
Oh, did she? Well, I wouldn't be shocked if.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I
only been 2 women's speed champions.
thought there was 3.
Candice and Soul.
Thought there was 3.
No, it's only been Candice and Soul.
Obviously the
That's
Jada
how long
Parker.
Soul's held it.
Yeah, obviously the Jada Parker and Last Legend is going to end with a DQ because I have a feeling Nia Jax is not done with Last Legend. Good. Keep Nia Jax down in fucking NXT. Keep that fucking bitch in NXT. She doesn't know how to fucking wrestle.
Please, God.
Yes.
Thanks.
What'd you say, Ryan?
What?
What'd you say,
He told
Ryan?
her hippo.
It's Gloria from Madagascar.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, a hippo.
That
being said-
he's wrong
Injure
about
her
that.
opponent.
With that being said, before we end this off, we got to ask the question: is AJ Lee returning Friday night?
Good question.
To actually wrestle or
Only
to make an
time.
appearance?
It's in Chicago.
I should try to make an appearance.
And then
Right.
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
I think she makes an appearance. I think she comes in and
It's
makes an
in
appearance.
Chicago. What do you think they're gonna do? a switcheroo and have Rhea come out first, and then it actually ends up being AJ Lee that teams with CM
Ooh.
Punk.
Do Ray's music and James
That would
first.
really be interesting.
All I know is that all you hear is lighting it up, and the fucking crowd's gonna go nuts.
I can hear Ray's music hit. Somebody sneak out from under the ring or out through the crowd in a hoodie.
And beats her up.
Beats up
Yeah.
who? Lee?
So no, Becky.
Oh.
Becky. I can see Becky. So
Oh,
what's gonna happen
yeah.
is Rhea comes out. Becky comes out from underneath the ring and beats up Rhea, and then you hear AJ Lee's music hit. Fucking crowd goes nuts. AJ Lee beats up Becky and her and CM Punk, which I think this will be the end of the end of the
Or
night.
it could just be a Seth Rollins mind game.
It could be.
Seth Rollins mind fuck.
But
before we sign off, I do want to add something here at the end.
okay, go ahead, Ryan.
A couple friends of mine and Justin's are down in Orlando right now, and they just opened the Wyatt Six Halloween Horror Night haunted house,
Ooh.
and they sent me a video, the walkthrough. I could not keep my shit together, dude. It was so emotional.
There was a lot of Bray and Brody.
There was a lot of references to Bray, to Brody. It was gorgeous. Like you go, each little section of the haunted house was devoted to a member of the Wyatt Six. So you had
Nice.
Joe Gacy had a room.
Dexter had a room.
Where is this at?
Hickey.
Abby
Florida.
and Universal Studios.
Universal Studios,
That's
Florida.
really cool. That is very cool.
Abby had a room.
They even had the fun house.
Yeah, they had a little shout out to the Firefly Fun House.
Alexa.
Alexa Bliss actually made an appearance. Well, was a character actor dressed like Alexa Bliss. But at the very end of the maze, you walk into a dark room. All of a sudden, the dark room lights up with fireflies, and a single spotlight on Bray's rocking chair with the lantern in it.
Oh,
That is cool.
that is very cool.
And there's even a suit actor as the Fiend.
Yeah, there's a suit actor as the Fiend. There's suit actors for each member of the Wyatt Six, including Uncle Howdy. And I was saying, watching the video, I got choked up.
They also have the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
the one with Randy Orton burned?
No, back when basically Bray, Luke Harper, and Rowan first started the Wyatts.
Oh, and NXT.
Yeah, they have the orange Hawaiian shirt framed.
The old, the
nice,
the original Wyatts.
I thought it was NXT.
They have it framed on the wall.
No, they actually started back in FCW, back before NXT was the thing.
Yeah, they started the dying days of FCW. And
Joe was actually the fourth member.
Well, Bray Wyatt was part of the Nexus, the new Nexus, before he went back down. Because he was Husky Harris.
But I'll try to send you the clip of the video.
Okay.
There is one spot where it's right before the cabin. You walk past the picnic table, and on the picnic table is Luke Harper's goat mats.
Oh, his old one?
I'm telling you, dude, I had tears rolling. That's how.
And there's a picture of the three on the wall. It's got Bray's and Brody's faces scratched out with Rowan standing next to him.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Bray Wyatt's death hits everybody really hard. Same with Luke Harper / Brody Lee.
You can say that for. You can say that for.
Watching the video, it hit hard on everybody.
Yeah, those
like
two
even going
deaths,
back watching some of the old matches, I still get choked up about it. How young they were.
I feel like those
and
two
knowing
deaths,
the families that they left behind.
Bray and Luke or Brody Lee's deaths have hit harder. This is probably the hardest loss we had in the last 5 years. Since the
that's why still to this day.
Terrible. Well, it's the worst since, especially the worst since the Benoit situation in 2007.
Yeah.
I do know after the Hogan death, there was a lot of superstars that did not want to do the 10-bell salute because of the shit that he did.
Yeah, but you also got to
AJ
look at it.
Styles sat out of it.
Yeah, you got to look
and
at it
also
though.
a lot of the others.
Without Hulk Hogan, you can't. I don't.
Yeah,
think
we
there'd
wouldn't
be
have wrestling today.
Without Hulk Hogan,
Like, yeah,
as much of a
I
piece
see
of
that
shit
side
he
of it,
is,
but then you also have
as much of a piece
then
of
you
shit
also
he
have
is.
that dark side that he has. It's just like Ric Flair. When Ric Flair finally kicks the bucket, yeah, it's gonna hit hard because of all the shit that he did for wrestling.
I'm sorry, that motherfucker will never die.
But
Ric Flair. Ric
have,
Flair reminds me of
Ric Flair's the Keith Richards of WWE. All right,
he'll just tell death to go away. He'll tell death to beat the man, you gotta beat him, or to be the man, you gotta beat the man. He'll woo in his face. Whoa! Let me tell ya. And then in the background they're gonna have what's his face, mock him in the background. I love that segment on TNA when him and Jay Lethal go at it.
Yeah. I'll send you the clip of it, Marcus. All
right, so
gorgeous.
Anyways, yes, check that video out. Not just us, but you guys, everyone that's watching this. We're gonna call it quits today. That's all we got to talk to. Next week next week's gonna be a smoother episode as well. I don't think we have predictions until the following week, so we don't have to predict for another 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be the
vacation.
Tomorrow will be the debut. Well, we're still doing episodes. Tomorrow will be the debut of Season 5 of Mighty Sucroom's Capitals Off the Chain. I can't wait. But anyways, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks, Ryan. We'll see you guys later. Peace.